always trying to do it some way. Well, pretty much, you know, I've been traveling about every weekend to go skate somewhere, and it's never anywhere close. And I kind of figured, and I have other friends that are trying to set up the Huntington Skatepark Foundation, but it seems to be all like online social functions, and it just seems to be a lot of talking, and I was like, I just came up with the concept of bringing the ramps out to the kids, and that way the city sees that there's still skateboarders, because it seems like every weekend we just kind of travel around, whether it be 3 hours away in Kentucky to Louisville, or Fayetteville, or Marietta and Wheeling. I mean, we just go to the skate parks, and I just want the city to see that there's still a lot of skateboarders here in Huntington. We kind of had to move last minute, and I, from an acquaintance of mine, found out that, that this was actually publicly owned, this building and stuff. So I was like, I wanted to keep it publicly owned, because when you go private sector, you deal with all that stuff. So I just wanted kids to come out and have a good time and just see that there were still skaters in Huntington. I have about 3 ramps here, and I just sit around the house like when I have some spare time and build, with the idea of taking it out somewhere. So yeah, I mean, it's just skateboarders build what they want to skate, you know. So, I mean, it's really limitless to what like people can incorporate. Like I brought the quarter pipe, but like boxes, which are these flat top things right here, you could set one at the end of the other, and it completely changes what the one or the other could do by themselves, you know? So it's really, I mean, I find skateboarding like an art form almost, you know, because you take, even if we didn't have any of this stuff here, we would all be skating somewhere in town, or, you know, something as little as that like little wheelchair ramp, you know. It's just, skateboarders have a knack for turning nothing into something and having a day out of it.
It's a completely different feeling from playing sports or anything else like that. I'm Kyle Smith from Ashland, Kentucky. I heard about it from Dennis, and he said to come down, and we thought we'd come check it out. We went up to a local skate spot in Ashland, and there's some guys with the slalom boards and stuff up there skating up behind there, and they were like, "You skateboard?" And I was like, "Yeah," and they were like, "Come try this out then." So I tried it. I didn't do so good my first time, but it was fun, so I did it again. And then they told me about Pogues Landing and how they have a cone fest there, and that was about 2 years ago. So yeah. No one ever really knows this song. People don't really look at it like skateboarding anymore. They look at it like just a couple of kids with wood on their feet and just going through cones. And then they see streetboarding and they're like, dude, let's do some tricks. It's like not all about the tricks though. It's just like having fun and just skating. It's awesome. It's like a different feeling going through cones real fast, and compared to like hauling a big set of stairs, there's like different rushes. You get this rush of like accomplishment and stuff, like you did something awesome with, I don't know how to explain it. It's just awesome.
If you want to be good at skateboarding, you go out and practice and you bang yourself up every day, and you hurt at the end of the day, but eventually you progress. It's just one of those things that it's really up to the individual, you know, to progress along on skateboarding. We're all here to skateboard and have fun, and, you know, not getting in trouble, and just kind of hang out. I think this is a noteworthy sport for the community. So I kind of feel like the outlook on skateboarding's either stayed the same or it's got worse, because now it is completely illegal downtown Huntington. So that's where it's actually gotten worse.
Blair Burns, B-L-A-I-R-B-U-R-N-S. Yeah, I've probably been skating for about 12 years.
Yeah.
So we're a little over a decade. I've been skating in Huntington pretty much all my life. I've been wanting to skate park for about a decade or so. So we got a lot of people together today to come out and support that cause. We're trying to basically have a new generation of kids to come out and show them that it's just, you know, fun to skate around and be with your friends and have a good time. The skate park would help pretty much a lot of tourism come to the city, and I think a lot more tourism would attract jobs. A lot more people would come either to Marshall or just come to visit. Well, it already hasn't happened because, well, for one, the funds, it's going to take a lot of time to accumulate enough money to actually build a correct park, like the correct cement park. Another thing is we keep losing pretty much city council members. Like, we'll talk to one and then they won't get re-elected, so we have to start all over again. Another thing is that we can't really find a spot to do it at. We always run into pretty much big hassles of like where it should be, where it shouldn't be. We have to talk to either the city of Huntington or the park board or even Division of Highways to even get a permit to even start digging. And it's pretty much, we want a place that'll be easy to find for out-of-towners. You're feeling it. And it'll be close to local spots where they can go eat or stay at. And just something where it's easy to find, because all the skate parks I've been to, I never really had any trouble getting there. The directions were pretty, exact. So, but I think once we hurdle all those, and we pretty much have. Well, right now we're just trying to figure out where to put it. I mean, I can't wait till a skate park gets built. If we get a skate park, maybe we open up another skate shop.
All the skaters in this area, the tri-state, it's just hard being a skateboarder or biker or an inliner in this area, because really the closest place to go do any of this stuff at is literally like more than 30 miles away. So obviously if you're under 16, you're left with nowhere to do this. The ultimate goal is to get a public skate park. There are publicly owned and funded skate parks, concrete skate parks, in every little town you go to. I feel like we need a skate park just as bad as the kids need soccer and baseball fields and football fields and tennis courts. I feel that it's just as important. And if we can all mesh together and we can all have like a park to do all this stuff together, I mean, I think we can do it. I just want to shout out to all the skateboarders in the town and keep doing it and keep fighting for a skate park. But do it wisely.